Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela, and this video is going to be a Halloween candle video. I'm aware it is beginning of July, but I am ready to smell fall candles. I'm not necessarily ready to burn them, but I'm just getting plans in order here. So these candles are actually going to be the unburned candles that I have in my collection already that I intend on burning this season. Hopefully finishing them. That's like my plan is to finish them. It's also why I'm not giving myself so many, because I do actually want to finish them, and these are fresh unburned candles, so taking that into consideration, I will have actually a separate video, self-promotion I guess, that's going to be burn candles that I'm going to plan to get through so that they're not still in my collection burned. So these candles in the future, I mean, if they end up in my collection burned, it will be what it will be, but I plan to also burn the already burned candles in my collection to try and, cut down on the whole burn candles in my collection thing, because like I have a lot of candles, I mean, I don't know what people consider a lot, but I have about 100 candles roughly-ish. So I'm trying my best to stay on top of what I'm doing and not just haphazardly burn things and just have a bunch of partial burned candles in my collection, because I don't like that. But I like pulling out a fresh new candle and burning that and just like getting through it and then being done with it. This is a different circumstance. I'm getting close to 6 months pregnant right now, and it's a hard time for me with like scents and stuff like that, so I do what I can when I can, and that's how I'm getting through candles right now still. It's just definitely not an all the time thing like it is when I'm not pregnant. So again, that's also why I don't have so many candles in here, because I'm taking a lot of things into account. So I'm going to start with the 2 single wicks that I actually put into this. Again, these are unburned. They're all but the 1 single wick, they're all just Bath & Body Works. Most of my candles are just all Bath & Body Works right now. I have a few Homeworks, but we'll get there. The first one I'm going to intend to burn, potentially get through, but definitely intend to burn, is this single wick and caramel pumpkin swirl. This is from last year, 2022. The notes are luscious caramel, ground cinnamon, rich brown sugar, and creamy vanilla. I ended up picking up a lot of single wicks at the fall last year, and I don't know how or why that happened, but it is what it is. So I'm going to make myself at least put 1 into my rotation here. I have other ones above behind me, but I mean, if I burn other candles, I burn other candles. These are just ones that I am intending to burn. I'm like making it a thing. I'm an intention, right? So yes, caramel pumpkin swirl. This is very strong in a 3 wick, so single wick I think is going to do the trick for me. So this other single wick that I have is from a local candle company. So I live in Michigan. I'm currently in like central Michigan area, but I was in the thumb of Michigan, and that was where I got this from before. It's this S&D scent company. It's pumpkin marshmallow. I had picked it up last summer. Last summer. It was at a lavender festival. Yeah, so she actually had a bunch of really cool candles, and they were all aesthetically appealing like this. So I don't know how it's gonna look when I'm actually burning it, and the wick is like a little bit disappeared in this, and I don't know how that's gonna go. I mean, we're gonna give it a chance, and it smells really good. It smells like spicy pumpkin with a little bit of sweetness, so this is right up my alley. So when I smelled it, when I bought it, I was like, yeah, this will be good, but I want to just get it out of my collection again. It's from last year. So yeah, these are the 2 single wicks that I had set aside that I want to burn for this fall coming up. And I will honestly start burning fall-ish candles very, very end of August, beginning of September, because we, again, live in Michigan, and it gets colder here much quicker than everywhere else. So like our seasons kick in a little bit before the seasons on the calendar, and they like really kick into gear. The first 3-wick that I had set aside for this is my most favorite fall 3-wick that they have right now. I mean, I'm definitely a top like 2 or 3. I don't know what the other ones are that my favorites are, but this pumpkin peanut brittle, favorite. This packaging specifically is from last year, 2022. The notes say crunchy caramel brittle, salty peanuts, and toasted pumpkin seeds. This is the second one in this packaging I had. I had picked up a couple last year. Oh, it just smells so good. The scent is so fantastic. I don't know what pumpkin peanut brittle specifically smells like. I don't know that it smells like the name, but this smells so, so, so good, especially late August, all of September. This scent is so good for that time because, like I said, it already gets kind of cold here, so. Spoiler, I have a couple of these coming in the mail right now. As soon as they released online and they did a sale, I used a coupon and yeah, that self-control that I don't have. So I'm going to burn last year's because I have some from this year coming. So the next one is cinnamon stick, again also from 2022. The notes are cinnamon, clove bud, and nutmeg. This I think came out technically in wintertime, well, like late fall, early winter, like Christmas time. I have a couple of these in my collection, and I enjoy cinnamon stick overall as like a wallflower candle. It's most definitely my favorite fall and winter scent. I grew up with my mom having cinnamon brooms growing up, and this totally smells like a cinnamon broom, and I enjoy it. It's a very comforting, homey smell, and like I said, I have a couple of these, so. And they come out with it every year. And in at least one type of packaging, and they are coming out with it this year. I'm going to pass on this year's because I have 2 from last year's packaging, but that does mean I want to burn one of last year's packaging. So, cinnamon stick, yes. That is on my to burn list. So the final 3 wicks, so like I said, I only have a few candles because I'm not trying to overwhelm myself. The final 3 wick that I'm putting in is also from last year, 2022. It's a Spooky Cider Lane in this really super cool packaging. The notes are extra because it's in Halloween packaging. So it says bone chilling bourbon glazed apples, magical maple syrup, and voodoo vanilla. I did pick up a couple of these, a number of these, I think like 4 last year when I had picked these up when they came out. The lid on this is super duper cool. I don't know how a lid benefits a candle other than keeping a scent in, but like making it cool and pretty and aesthetic like this, I don't know, other than costing more money. I don't know what it does, but that's okay. That's fine. I clearly bought into the drank that Kool-Aid, but the packaging on this is really pretty when you burn it. Very, very pretty. The smell of this is a very good Halloween scent without being spicy pumpkin. I don't know if they're coming out with it this year. I actually haven't heard anything about that, so who knows? I feel like people are going to give me shit for not holding on to this as like a collector piece. I'm not going to. I have a emptied out jar of this that I'm holding on to for Halloween decor, and I don't know that I'm going to do that anymore. I don't know that I could find a purpose for more of these, and I have a couple of these in my collection, so ultimately this jar is probably just going to get tossed at the end of this candle's life. It just, yeah, is what it is. Those are all the fall candles that I have pulled out that I'm going to push myself with intentions to burn that are unburned to start off with. So they're kind of like a taller order, so that's why I'm only giving myself a few, and I'm pregnant, so I'm just not burning like I used to be. So normally do, not used to be, but normally do. So we're just kind of keeping it a little realistic so that I don't get discouraged and unmotivated. I will have a video coming out that's going to be my burn candles for the fall time that I'm going to plan to use up, because that's just kind of what I'm doing right now. It's going to be my project, use it up for my candles. So that is coming out, but these are my unburned candles, so they're not in the project use it up, so they're just what they are right now. Okay, I hope this isn't too early for everybody with fall. If it is, you just didn't have to watch the video, right? I am loving smelling these. I'm not burning any of these right now. I actually am burning the blueberry pumpkin patch because we've had some kind of chilly days here, and it's been really good for that because it's not like a super heavy fall scent, but it's like still a little bit fall, but like not. So that one I am burning, but I'm, yeah. Not gonna burn any of these just quite yet, but I wanted to get this out there so that way when I am ready to burn it, I can just burn it. Alright, I hope that everybody is having a wonderful day out there, and I hope where you live, you're not having too bad of weather. I'm in Michigan again, so like everybody in this area is being really heavily affected by the smoke from the Canada wildfires, so it's really not nice weather out. Like the temperature outside is nice and summery, but nobody wants to be outside because it's like terrible air quality. So I hope where you are, you're not having a bad time. I know out west where I used to live in Colorado, they're starting to get their wildfires kicking off. So it's wildfire season out there now too. So I hope everybody's safe wherever you are. But thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a great day. Until next time.